Hello.
Hey, all.
Hi.
Can you put that over there?
Hey, all.
Oh,
Shoot.
good streaming. 10 out of 10. We'll stream again.
Bad stream, there was an echo from Stacey's phone.
Ooh.
Welcome to School Simulator. You ready to
Okay.
go back to school?
Sure. Is this made by the same people who made the Prison Architect?
Yes.
Okay.
I have solitaire on that computer.
It's a very shitty version. You got like 5-6 stacks.
Oh. So yeah, you basically, like in this game, you just make a school. It is. I believe the people that made it are American.
Well, I assume so. He's got dollars above his head.
Yep, dollars, and also they have like freshmen, which is like first year. So I think we're like not enough free space for delivery zone crates. Seems
Oh,
alright.
wow, they're crammed in there, good and proper, aren't
Yeah.
they?
I think ambience noise. Once I get more classrooms, when I know I don't need to make any money, I probably will get rid of a few of the chairs. But it's like all down here, you've just got like each classroom, bogs.
Why is there so much room in the cafeteria? Or is it just you haven't got enough money to build the benches?
That is prepared for like when I have a lot, because when I've played Prison Architect, I've noticed that eventually like you just need like a bigger cafeteria to fit all the prisoners in.
That common room.
Yeah.
So every single student goes there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Eventually, like I will get a library and a computer room, an art room, and a science room, and sometimes they end up going into like either the library or the computer room. Yeah. There is also like I have noticed in the reports, like there is like a teaching bonus. So if you have like less students, so that one's only got like 20 seats, whereas all the others have got like 24, but it's getting excellent because it's a smaller class. However, I need to sort out this science teacher, or one of them anyway, because he's really shit at the moment. So let's speed things along, because I've got a lot of money for somehow. So you know what? There's that shit teacher I was on about.
Well, she's got loads of shit stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you want someone who's good at science, possibly. These ones that've got like.
What's Julia Hill's stats before you change? Because she might also be shit.
No,
she's actually good.
she's good, yeah. So this one I want to get rid of, but
Shit.
well, they're better at
yeah.
history, you
I
see.
was looking at the wrong one.
So they're good at PE.
Oh, that's good.
These ones
science.
that've got like obviously 2 certificates on them are a little bit better. So let's find more.
I was going to say we want real good science, don't we? Nope.
Art, maths. Was there actually one in maths? And no. Okay. Maths again. Find more. Science. There we go.
Gabriel Baker.
Mm,
Fire and a Campbell.
light. Oh, what's that? They're very boring. Okay, well, sounds about like my teacher I had. Was there any others that I got really? No, they're okay. There's like eventually you can research, which I think I was currently doing. I was doing some more research into things. So, good teachers, so you can get better, and then there's also better teachers and best teachers. So, ooh,
Craigslist.
yeah. Just next steps.
Increases the movement.
Movement speed. She's a trained.
Is it literally just Oh no, it takes 6 hours. I was going to say, do you just buy it? But that's
Well, you have to
fine.
like put the money into. I think I was gonna do these next, because then it reduces the cost of like your water and your electricity. But this is new since like they've updated it, so you can get like water pumps and solar panels.
Mhm.
Overall track. You know what, let's get that, and then we'll be able to build our library. I'm sort of hoping to get to a point where I've got everything, and then I can sell it and start all over again.
Excuse me, I'm yawning, I'm sleepy.
You've been at work, haven't you?
I'm a sleepy boy.
This is the principal.
Accountant and lawyer.
Students are confessing their love. Oh no, it didn't go well.
Not for Angela, at least. Jesus, they need a bigger common room.
There's 180 students in there.
Like enough room for 180 students.
Hello, Nikki. So, so some of these students are red, which means that they're
Smoker.
well, they're naughty. Literally, one of the ones I had, it literally said he was a cultist, and I'm hoping that they've graduated now. Yeah, so it's
Knowledge bank research complete.
so I can look at art. Well, I could if I had the money. Yeah. So I can. Actually, if I got, because you got your to-do list. So you can pick grants, which give you money to do them, and then you get a little bit of money for doing them. So place potted plants, place a clock, place a bulletin board. So going to objects.
There's the bulletin board.
Oh yeah. Let's just stick it there and there. Clocks.
Cafeteria. There's always one in the cafeteria. What? Can you even call it a cafeteria in our place? Like
Canteen.
canteen or something like that, yeah?
And then potted plants. So PP.
There.
Potted plant. You know what? The principal and the lawyer can have one. There you go. So I've done that. So I can pick another one. So I can get some transferees, but
None of the bad ones.
but I haven't got like enough space
but if
for
you
them.
look at them though, it's problematic, rowdy, and truant. So
Yeah.
basically, truant is lazy. So
Yeah.
do you want them in your school?
Well, I think I've done them before because they do give so you get money for them. But then again, you only get £5 for having them, and then 0 for completion. But yeah, they're freshmen, so I don't think I have enough for the freshmen. So oh, end of the day. It always like catches me off. That does. Because it's not like Present Architect where you just go to night time and you continue building. So I'll have to point on the screen. So this is year 1, which are your freshmen. That's how many students I got.
Yeah.
That's how many seats I have for them. And this is the red
There's a
students.
bullying incident.
Yeah.
Sort them out.
It's okay, I've got monitors. They'll go get them. Probably soon. So the red ones are your bullies, your rowdy students, like your naughty kids basically, and then the green ones are your sick kids. So
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you probably don't want any of these other transferees on there.
you don't want to get them all at once, because then I think it's like,
Well, because you get a bit of money for them, but won't they'll just be a big problem for all the rest of the students.
yeah. Research worker routes. Oh, I can do that easily, but have I got the money? Yeah, I've got the money to research it. I don't know why you'd give you.
Worker routing.
Oh, I have to.
You have to get worker priority. I know that one.
Yeah.
You should be able to afford it though. So one was The one you're doing now is like 1,700.
Yeah.
The other one was like $5,000, but then the next one was like 1,000 again.
So this is like my cash flow. So I get money for like, I believe how many students I have, and then like that's just my workers, research as well. And then of course it will come out for like teachers. A student has been set straight by counselling, so I should have. Yeah, I've got one less naughty kid.
Yeah.
So
Naughty boy. Or girl. Naughty person.
we got. Oh, there's a bully there. So who are they? Ah, they're currently been cleaning, so we can send them to go to the counsellor. Okay, so power tools next.
Yeah. I don't know if I said, but you know Baldur's Gate 3?
Mm.
I'm gonna show you. You saw me watching one of the videos for it.
Mm.
It's that like top-down D&D game you can get
Yeah.
for PC. They've announced that the early access is going to be like 30th of September, and it's going to be even the early access is massive.
Okay.
So I'm very interested in getting that and possibly playing it on stream.
Yeah.
It might be incredibly glitchy, so I don't know. It wouldn't run on my computer. I'll have to play it on yours. Oh, doggo.
Yeah.
Why do you have a doggo?
Is the school pet?
Then he just goes wherever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
Of course, oh yeah, I named it Ruby. Sitting outside.
Yeah.
Oh, off he goes. Is it a sausage dog?
I don't know what sort of dog it is. Where's it gone?
It's in the kitchen, and then as you go past that kitchen. There he is, he's sleeping in the staff cafeteria.
Oh. Such messy fucking buggers. Messy
Yep,
buggers
obviously.
and these teachers. Oh, and these toilets as well. Oops. Because at one point I was literally selling some of these cubicles to make it like, because I needed the money. Like I think I literally had 3 cubicles for all the females. And then I think like the boys that had more. And it's like I think it's better off being a boy at the moment in this school. And I've got every single student on like that go on the bus, but if they're too slow and they miss the bus, they have to walk home. Don't wait for them.
That's about right.
Guess what? The doggo lives at the school. Don't go anywhere. Oh, where's it gone?
Sounds kind of sad. You sit there until the
You
next day.
sit there and wait for someone to turn up.
You're yelling. No, he's sleeping.
Yeah.
He slept there all night. He's like, yay, the people are here.
Inside you go. His dog bowl's also in the principal's office.
Yep, that's where he's gone.
And
Or she.
yeah, it's really weird, like when it just fades to black because it's like, oh, end of day.
You got 16 grand. Has it finished that other research yet?
Yep. Oops. I kind of would like a thing so you can set it up automatically so it repairs stuff, because it means I have to click on it and then send a worker to go repair.
I don't know what the worker routing thing will do.
I don't think so anyway. So, as you create routes for your workers, unlock worker routing.
Where are we at?
I look like it. Your savvy workers use common household items and blank. I can't read this because it
Zoom in.
Oh. Aye. And then I have to pay.
Lowering repair costs, increases repair costs.
Okay. Might be useful, but.
Just means you'll be spending less money.
Mm-hmm. I just fixed. Principal office links. Okay, so that just links up like if they're going to be sent to the principal's office. Right, worker routes. I think I needed 2 of them.
What's that?
Routes.
Yeah, what
Right.
for?
And then
What are they doing?
they're on a route.
Yeah, but what are they doing?
It's like, in Prison Architect you can set like
No, I don't
routes.
know anything about Prison
Well,
Architect.
you can set up like routes for the guards. So if you wanted them to go like in a certain cell block rather than just lingering.
Yeah, but what were you doing?
Oh, no.
I know you set up the route, but I don't know what they're doing.
They would just go along that route.
What
But
for?
I don't know. I don't know why that is a thing, but I just literally did it to get the grant.
Oh, okay.
Right. Suppose building a field might be a good idea. But I want to do the library though.
Well, if you do the playing field, you'll probably get a grant to make the library.
Probably, yeah, actually. So, where do we want our field? Hold on, how do I look for... running track? No.
School, park,
Okay, we under that. No. Oh, I wonder if I need to unlock the track. But if I go on zones, special rooms, field. Doesn't require anything. Okay, that's done.
It's a tiny field.
Oh!
Yeah, they go to work out.
Someone weren't happy.
Then
Okay.
go back to the car.
Yes. Dismissal.
Oh, is that part of a class?
Well, dismissal.
No, the jumping jacks they were doing.
Yeah, that'll be their PE, like, classes. So rather than sitting in a classroom, they go outside.
So can you get a grant from that now? Get money or something?
Yes. Expanding horizon. Ah, there we go. That's the one I wanted.
Very smart.
You are smart. So I can show you how I build. The Squad King is here.
Go away, Squad King. Nobody likes you.
Oh.
Just in the middle of the day, you just start building walls.
Doggo. Still haven't unlocked carpets. Just have to have a concrete floor, guys.
Yeah, talking about Baldur's Gate again, because I'm excited,
Mm.
even though it's a while away. But I think I said to you before, you can play it in multiplayer co-op.
Not Squad King, Squid King, sorry. I'm so sorry.
So yeah, you could make your own character. If we both got the game, you could make your own character, have your own backstory and everything, and I could make my own character, and then we could play together.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Just get rid of these puppies. Annoying about the blueprints is that it just sometimes just stays there. Objects, library. So what does the library need? Bookshelves, tables,
Hand
chairs.
sanitizer, because COVID.
Yeah. Let's just have that all the way along there. Oh, it needs a teacher's desk as well. Ooh, random event. Boop. A violent video game has released and some parents demand that you crack down on games in school. Ignore them. If managed properly, video games are just like any other hobby.
Have your counsellor lead a session on mental health and managing game playing of parents and students.
Boop.
Because banning video games is dumb.
Yeah. As I play a video game. Right, what was I?
Video games don't lead to people being absolute twats.
Mm-hmm.
Just people do. Regular people do it.
Yep. Boop. Doop. Doop. So hopefully, so while like at lunchtime,
Your
some of this.
discovering history and expanding horizons complete. They're not even finished yet. People are crawling in.
Yeah, so they'll come in and read books. And then also, like, they might all, like, you got loads of them at the moment just cramming into the common room at the moment, but like some of them might go in the library as well. They might go in the library at lunchtime, which is actually, when I was at school, I did spend some of my time in the library.
Sometimes I go in there and just read the Guinness Book of Records over and over again. It's better than being in.
Oh, I didn't, because it's like I never went to the canteen. Research.
For the right ways, build a running track.
Or
Somewhere it's
computer
nice
room.
AV room.
I think I'll build the computer room next.
It's AV room.
It's cool. Computer room.
That's the AV room.
Shut up. It's a computer room.
It's the AV.
Walls. That's what I was looking for. Boop. Boop. Yeah, it's windy.
Why do you think I was very tired when I got in?
Yeah, in the building.
It was very windy and very dangerous, and there's debris all over the fucking roads and bits of tree and rocks, and you know, because of all the rain as well, it's pushed all the really fine pebbly stuff. It's all over the roads. The road from Shrewsbury to Cheadle was closed, and I think that's because a tree must have fallen, because it's directly over the part where it's really wooded, so I think a tree's fallen down.
Just got a pop-up saying your hall monitor noticed someone suspicious. Let's slow down a second. Ah! Kick him out. This is new. This is new. Oh.
Is he running away?
Yeah, because he got caught. Why are there goons in the school?
I'm guessing it'll be
There's someone else, apparently.
I'm guessing it'll cause more naughty students.
Maybe. Can you see anyone looking suspicious? They look like they're not in uniform.
Go up to the...
Oh,
there
there.
he is.
Kick him out.
Ronald Rivera.
Set the dog on him. Get him.
Nikki said, what the fuck, goons?
Yeah.
Like I say, I think they're like gang members that are just...
They must be trying to recruit kids.
Well, they're just going to be a bad influence on them.
You know what? I'm gonna... Sofa is broken. Let's just get a couple more hall monitors. Right. Fucking hell, guys. What have you been doing on that sofa?
All the staff keep pounding on the settee.
Oh, what they're doing in the bogs as well.
Just real bad shit. Nasty poops. Oh my god, are they trying to kidnap the kids? I think they're just a bad influence.
Yeah. Right, what does it say? I was building a computer room. Walls. Yeah, I'm guessing that's something new from the update. Oh, I've already done the walls. Right, blueprints, let's just get rid of that. Objects. It's not a computer room, it's AV room. Oh! So, it's not an AV, it's not a computer room, it's TVs. Actually, that doesn't have to be that big then. Put this somewhere else, actually. Bless you. How big does it have to be? Teacher's table, 10 chairs, cabin hours. Does it have to kind of be big? It's just as like 11 by 5. No, it does need to be fairly big then. Oops. Okay. Objects. Oh my god, Oh, it's a tiny TV. Have a couple in there.
Daisy,
Yeah.
you can get an owlbear companion in Baldur's Gate 2 at free.
Mm.
You want an owlbear?
You want an owlbear?
I want an owlbear.
Okay.
It's always hard to imagine what an owlbear's roar would sound like. Ooh!
Don't know if I'm right from the fucking door. Enough chairs. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that was enough chairs. Ooh. Ghosts are back. The lights just flickered. Okay, let's speed up now. The goons are gone. I need to keep an eye out for that. Oh, okay. Can you bulldoze that wall? Boop. Boop. And then... Fuck it. There's another freaking suspicious person again. Fuck off. Is he come to like nick something? Surely though if you see someone suspicious you just go up to them and get rid of them for me. This is requiring me to freaking find who's Wally. Oh fuck, all the students are on the move now.
Who are you looking for again?
Someone, a goon again. Fifth period, fourth period. Ah, there he is. Fuck off. He's going through me bins. What if he just broke my toilet?
Oh yeah, you know where I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go and drop a massive deuce in the female toilets.
What's up with you? Hygiene?
Need more cleaners.
Probably. I can afford him, so...
How many have you got?
7, 8, 9, 10. There we go.
10.
I like a round number. We've got 12 teachers. Okay, fast forward again. Unlocked. History and arts.
Yeah, see, it's not the computer room, it's the AV
Yeah.
room. It's just TVs.
That's the new update. I've given them like 2 TVs so it looks like they're like, so that half of the room can like look at that
It
TV.
looks like they're just watching the one.
Well, that's the spare then. The idea was there, alright.
Arts and crafts. Oh, the other one again.
What? There's a nationwide competition to find the best teacher. Well, I can't enter. Congratulations, your teacher won the award. Ah, yay! I didn't actually expect him to, so let's do arts, crafts. Research.
There's one goon in the school as well.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Tired of playing hide and seek, this authorizing monitors to remove clues without you lifting a finger.
Cool. I kind of want to just do that now.
You've got 21 grand.
Okay, let's do that and then...
And when you're building the thing, you can have these ones.
There he is. Found him. Walk off. Speed up again. Yeah, so once I've done that, I'll get that, because, yeah, it's not nice trying to do freaking hide and seek with them. Especially when you kids all decide, I'm going to go to the common room now. Oh, another thing as well, when I was at school, I hung around either at the music corridor or in the art rooms. But for some reason on Fridays, they had to close all of the art rooms because the teachers went out for lunch. So they had to close them. So it's like, oh.
I just realised, you know the Diablo 4 like 9-minute long cinematic trailer that we watched? When that came out, that's 9 months ago now.
I've just installed the SSD into my SSD.
Solid state drive into his 2004 iPod. By SSD, I'm assuming you don't actually have a full-sized SSD in your iPod. So I'm assuming you've got like something else that's not an actual SSD. And the AV room is basically like a TV's classroom. In America, they call it the AV room.
Yeah, this is American because like in the classrooms you've got like senior, junior, sophomore, freshman.
We didn't get anything fancy like that in our schools.
But we got like a TV coming out like on a little trolley that they pulled in. Oops.
I didn't even know how they kept that thing. I think sometimes it was just in a classroom.
I think for us they had one on each sort of floor, I think, but like they had to book it out.
Yeah, I mean like Cheadle High School was sort of built on like a hill, so there's like it's like two sort of layers like that. And there's one corridor that goes there's one main corridor that goes all the way up to the other side, and then there's another one that goes up like a steep set of stairs. Yeah. Or you can walk around the outside.
Annoys me ever so slightly.
What's that?
This one I got in my hand.
Yeah.
Chalkboard.
Okay.
And then easel.
Ghost named Groaning Girth instead of Moaning Myrtle.
I had this one last.
Ghost Hunters. You pick up the phone and call Paranormal Exterminators.
Sure, let's do that one. I think that I couldn't afford it last time. Please, there are no ghosts. Explain to me why you spent 500 on a ghost hunt. I think also it says some of the guys, why are you in here? Piece yet. Oops, not there. Can fit an M2 standard SAT.
Oh, never mind, Sam. Forget I asked.
More ghosts, yeah. Maybe they say some of them broke. No.
Yes, I shouldn't have asked. I shouldn't have asked. I knew I was going to get a ridiculously technical response when he could have just said, "No, it's not a normal SSD. It's a smaller one." That's all he had to say.
Actually, right. Sound site. Oh, actually, I should have done that. Ooh.
Too late. You've done it now.
Oh,
Sound of
music. Fancy floors. Okay. I might move the track somewhere else. What are you doing on these sofas? Fucking hell, randy teachers. It's nice to see though that they're using the things I'm building rather than the classrooms. Yeah, so what would where did you hang out though at lunch times and stuff?
Depends on the year and what was going on.
Not in the canteen like me.
Well, I would go. I'd order my dinner, and I'd get like the sandwich meal thing, where it's just it's like a brown paper bag that you get a sandwich, a cake and a drink. Yeah. And I'd always go and get that because you basically pre-ordered it. Yeah. At dinner, not dinner, but break before dinner, and then at dinner you can literally go down and they should have them all ready. Yeah. So as soon as dinner was started, I'd head straight to the canteen, get my dinner, eat it before anybody else has even got their food from the main, by going around and getting all the slop and whatever from the kitchen. I'd already be sat down, and just as I was eating, most people were already sitting down, and then I'd leave. And then I'd either God, where would I go? Because it depends. There was one time where we'd go into Sam's English room, because his teacher was always hanging out in there, and she was nice. So we'd just go in there and sit down and just mostly talk to ourselves, but occasionally talk to the teacher as well. And then, like I say, sometimes, not too often, but sometimes I'd go into the library.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't like it because you couldn't really talk in there.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you'd just be standing around outside. Where else did we go? I can't think now.
Like I said, I was like in the art room more.
We went into the art room occasionally.
Yeah.
Because we knew a couple of people who were who had most of their classes in there.
Yeah.
So we'd go down into the art room and sit in there with them.
I have to get another nurse.
Well, we didn't go in there very often.
Yeah. Like.
I'm sure I'm probably forgetting something. My new SSD is too small for my music collection. The Snail Sanctuary. That's the other place. The Snail Sanctuary.
Yeah, Snail Sanctuary.
Yeah, we called it the Snail Sanctuary. Basically, I think that was like when we were in year 10, maybe. One of the outside areas for our year was it had a little bit of a sort of tree line, not like just like one or two trees like wide sort of thing that just went along the fence, and but you could literally just stand in there and under the trees, and there were just always fucking loads of fucking snails.
Yeah.
So we called it the Snail Sanctuary. So whenever it's like, oh, where are you going? Oh, we're just going to go to the Snail Sanctuary. Because that's what you did when you were in high school.
Yeah.
Make up stupid names for stupid things. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's too many. Let's not. Oh.
What?
Nothing.
What? We run out of dollar.
Running out. Every single light in my place. You're running out of money. I'll do. This is the science room. Oh, I'll tell you a story. We had this thing called PE in school. And...
You mean physical education?
Yes. And we'd get changed in the changing rooms. But there were a group of girls that decided they were going to get changed in the toilet part of the changing rooms. And I remember I never used to go for a wee at school because there was always these group of girls that for some reason like hanging around, like hanging in the toilets. But I was busting for a pee and I was like, I'm going to have to go for a wee. And they were in there while they were getting changed when I went in. And I went in one of the cubicles, had a pee, and literally they all started climbing above the door to peek over to look at me. And then they go, oh, you've got a fat arse, because I was sat on the loo. Mm-hmm. And that's where, of course, me being teenager self, 13-year-old, was like, I was like, oh, I'm fat then. So I started starving myself. But yeah.
Kids are horrible people.
They are cruel.
Sam said, I thought the ride was okay. I enjoyed moving from side to side.
Was that?
The wind. Actually, I didn't say, Sam, but happened a couple of times where I was going around corners and the wind caught the front wheel and I almost lost it.
Bless you.
Because you're just already going around the corner, the wind's already buffeting you, so you're trying to fight the wind and then it catches the front wheel. And so all of a sudden you feel like you're going to go.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun. Today wasn't fun.
Imagine.
Do you not want to finish doing your science room?
Yeah, it's fine. Done.
There's like 3 tables.
Yeah. I mean, only 4 of them are using the tables. Fuck's up with you?
Oh, it's fine.
Fuck's up with
Oh,
you?
it's gone.
Where are you going? You're sneezing on everyone. You're sick. Oh fuck, I've got quite a few sick actually.
I don't really need to pass my card test. Oh, okay. Just give up then. All that money that you spent on lessons, just don't even bother.
Be silly. Go do your test. Fucking sneeze. Stop fucking sneezing. Stop it. Stop it, I dare ya. Oh, I don't know. You can give me the music for it. Music. Build music room. Build running track. Can I afford to do a running track? Running. Oh, track. Oh, it is quite big, and I can't afford it. So if I go there-ish, and next to it I can always have the field, and this can be like the sports bit. So. Oops. A wall outline. Object. Oh, it just fits in that immediate. Just a. Don't want the benches. Huh? I want a little bit taller, I think. Hold on. So like that. Yeah, and then I'll have the benches like top and bottom for that track. And then I'll make the field taller. Oh, final exams are currently going on. Where's the cocky? Do you want about, Sam?
Where's the
Cocky?
chokey?
Jokey?
Oh, no idea. The chocky? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, where are we? We are 508th out of 1,000. Hey, we've gone past our rival though. Cleanliness needs to go up a little bit. That probably is why all the kids are sick. And hey, all of them passed. So, hey. Yeah. No fails, no dropouts. All of them passed. They did fail though, language and PE. They failed science and art.
I can't spell that thing, Mrs. Oh, the chokey is in from Matilda.
Oh, that room. Oh, jeez. Ugh.
All the spikes and stuff in it.
It's like an Iron Maiden, but a room, weren't it?
Just a cupboard. She was a terrible teacher. Oh, head teacher.
Head mistress. Time for the chokey. couple of water fountains. And then zones. Let's remove that and make the field tall. Then the running track is that. And then when we unlock the swimming pool, that can go its own little room, maybe. I wanted to play Miss Trunchbull in the school play, but a teacher there who hated me was trying to force me to be Bruce Bogtrotter, so I went backstage with Alex instead. Aww. Do you remember that?
I don't remember you wanting to play Mrs. Trunchbull.
I think you would have made a great Miss Trunchbull.
I remember you saying that they were trying to make you to be the Bruce Bogtrotter because he was fat.
Which is horrible.
Which is very horrible. They also forced him to be Santa Claus. Which Sam did, although I don't know why. Oh, he's only in year 5. You'll love it. You'll love everyone thinking he's fat. That teacher was a twat though. He had a problem against one of our friends as well, but she complained about him, and then she got taken out of all of his classes.
God. Wait, that one. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Okay. Awesome. That'll do. I played Santa because I screwed them over by doing Jamaican accent on the night. I remember doing plays, and one of them was for Greece, and I was like, oh, I know I probably won't get a big character. I ended up just being a background character, but then my mum and dad decided we're going on holiday instead, so then I couldn't be in it anymore.
What was that, sorry?
I wasn't going to be in Greece. And then I went to see one of the shows, but it was for some of the shows I couldn't make it because I was on holiday, but I managed to catch one of the last show, and it's one of the girls that I know was she got to be Sandy, and I would say jealous, but not really, because she had to kiss someone. Kick him out. How dare he? Trying to think of other shows I was in.
Yeah, I was only ever in one play, and that was in year 1 of primary school. This is weird because I was talking about this today.
Yeah.
At work. I was only ever in one play in school, and it was year 1. I think I was a builder or some shit, and I didn't want to do it, and then I did it and I didn't remember any of my lines.
Yeah.
Except for one time when we did the play, and I just hated it. And then the other thing with our school is they did a lot. Our head teacher was a music teacher, so he wrote all the school play music, and that's he always did loads of music for everything.
Yeah.
The plays. And so all the kids would be in the choir singing for every single play, and I fucking hated that as well because I can't sing for fucking shit. So I think it was year 5, and then going into year 6, I just started asking to go backstage whenever there was a play and help out backstage, and I got in.
Stagehand.
Yeah, fucking easier. Just wear black and
just
move stuff around. It's easy.
Yeah. Well,
You have a rude student. You have another rude student.
Yeah, I do. I had a transfer of 10 of them.
Oh, well, that was stupid. I told you not to do that.
Money.
You got 36 grand. There's a bullying, there's a bullying, there's a bullying, there's a bullying.
Well, you know what that means.
There's a bullying.
Oh.
You've got 11 bullies.
Hold on. Come on. Wait.
They're not in detention.
Wait. 2 of them are counselling.
You have to put them into detention.
Okay.
So press up on the
Oh, I think they have to be sent to detention first, and then I'll be able to basically just tell them, like, right, go clean the toilets. Freaking sofa needs repairing again.
Being a Jamaican Santa isn't easy. Mr. Kendrick wasn't happy. Is that what you were doing? You did it in Jamaican on purpose? I don't remember that. I don't remember a lot of it, to be honest. Primary school was a long
I'm
time
trying
ago.
to think of, like, other plays I was in. There were, like, random ones where, like, we were, like, on a bus or something, and, like, but, like, the thing was, I was always, like, a extra character that didn't have many lines, but, like, my, one of my best friends back then, she, oh, get off him! She was, like, she wanted to be an actress and stuff like that, and literally you could tell she was, like, the favourite, because the tutor of the drama class was like telling her about, oh yeah, there's like plays and stuff going on, you should go check them out and stuff like that. Oh, they've got auditions, and it's like he only ever told her, but then she'd tell me because I was a friend, and I was like, oh, okay then.
He took me aside after and was like, what was all that about? Santa isn't Rastafarian. Did you actually do it on purpose to make him sound Rastafarian? Because he didn't want to do it? Or did he just take you aside after you'd done it and just had a go at you? You're putting a wall around it.
Yes.
Yep, I did it on purpose to ruin the little fat joke.
What's really cruel though is just making you do that because you were fat.
He was a twat. Nobody liked him. I don't know why he became a teacher, because he was a bit of a dickhead.
Vending machine. Who's left the TV on? What does that look like? What do you see in the image?
Teachers often get their jobs to get authority over easy targets. That's probably true. Remember there was Mrs. Dutton in sixth form who was, I don't know, she didn't seem like nice to many people, but then she was particularly harsh on Sam as well. I think it was because Sam's humour was very dry, so if she said something horrible to him, he just dryly joked to her, which people didn't like that. It's like you were challenging them, I think.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I can't remember her name now. What was our crazy IT teacher / computing teacher? Miss Forley, I think her name was. She was just backcrack crazy. Like it's the fucking. I think I've told you about her before. She was the one who, rather than getting us the actual books for the actual stuff for the tests and stuff that we were actually doing, she would get us the old books from they're about 10 years old.
Yeah.
And
That weren't up to date.
That weren't up to date, and say, oh, these are just as good. You just can't read it all. You have to read this page and then this page and then this page. And it wasn't just as good. It was terrible because none of it made any sense.
Yeah.
It was just, she really pissed me off because she was one of them who was stuck in her ways.
Yeah.
So rather than every time a new book would come out, she would fucking see what actually they needed to actually do.
Yeah.
She would stick with the old shit. She did that all the time. She couldn't help me with a problem that I had with a database that I was making, and I kept on asking her for help, and she would try to help me for like 5 minutes, and then she'd go off and help somebody else.
Yeah.
And that consistently happened, but the problem that I had was stopping me from doing any other work. Because I couldn't, until I fixed this problem, I couldn't do anything else.
Yeah.
And I think it went on for like fucking weeks and weeks and weeks, where I kept on asking her for help and she never did. And then she'd keep on going, why aren't you doing any work? Why aren't you doing anything? Or why are you so far behind? And I just, because you won't help me.
Yeah.
And then eventually she finally like just sat down and spent like an hour on it, and the problem was as simple as a misspelling in one of my databases. It was like one word that was misspelled. Sam knows it's the Great Tuesday error. Or Tuesday.
You spelled Tuesday wrong.
Yep. But she didn't just go, oh yeah, you spelled Tuesday wrong somewhere, and that's why it's causing an issue.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, I don't know what's wrong, I don't know what's wrong. Not just completely unhelpful, and she'd be sat there for ages looking around my database.
Yeah.
I was like, she's supposed to be teaching me, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So infuriating.
Well, it's very...
I had her for practical ICT and theoretical computing.
Yeah.
Both of those I failed.
Oh.
But the one where I have the other teacher, I got like B's and A's.
Yeah.
So overall I got like I think I got like an E.
Yeah.
E and a D, I think. Something like that.
I think
So it was fucking infuriating, because you can just tell. I hope they looked through and saw that and went, oh, well, what teacher did he have? Oh, for both of those he had this particular teacher, and then he did really well on the other ones.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
You'd hope they'd look at it like that, but...
I doubt it. She's probably still there. I think she was really nasty to Sam's sister, actually.
Was she?
I think so.
Well, I'll tell you a story about my chemistry teacher. Now, a lot of people said...
Pass me your water, sorry to interrupt, but I'm very thirsty, and I've run out of coke.
We had our...
It's not like you're drinking it anyway.
I keep forgetting I've got it there. I only got it there for I needed it. Our chemistry teacher had a... Well, loads of people said, oh, he's really good, he's really laid back, he's really good.
Oh, no mind.
And like, I can remember he had a skiing accident, because with school they did skiing, and he had an accident, came back, and he was never the same. He was a bit weird, and literally we, like, loads of us even complained about him, saying like, there's, like, not saying like, oh, there's something wrong with him. It was, he wasn't a very good teacher anymore, and like, I don't know if like, well, I know a group of us went to our like, not our form tutor, our like year like, who was in charge of like our year. We said, look, this teacher, he's not very good, and we told him basically what he would do is he would just write something on the whiteboard, and then just go to like go talk to like the naughty kids. That's what he did in our group, in our class anyway. He'd go off and like just go talk to like the group of naughty kids because they were going on about something, and we'd write down what he'd wrote on the board, but then it would be like, well, we don't know what the fuck we're like what he's on about, because he hasn't explained it, because he's just wrote it on the board and we just have to copy it. And he's like yeah, and it went on for ages. And I can remember we had another teacher come and sit in our classroom, and he actually was trying to teach us then, because he was being monitored. And like, loads of kids were like, oh, you're acting weird, because it was these naughty kids that were like, oh, you're a bit different today, sir, aren't you? And he was sort of like, shut up.
Yes, he was.
And then I think after that, like, because I failed that, I got a D in chemistry and then a D overall in science, and yeah, and I think he did lose his job after that. But yeah, I didn't like science anyway. And we did also have another tutor that my mum and dad actually knew him, because my dad used to work at this factory in Ashbourne, and
running track and field's got loads of wasted room.
I know. Oh well, it's also quite nicely aesthetically pleasing.
Sure.
But
the common room is fucking tiny, but your track and field, oof.
I could build another common room, I think. here or something. But I was thinking of having this swimming pool
Student
there.
has been sent straight to counselling.
Been
No,
set
set
straight.
Sorry.
Which means there might be... Is there more room for another one? Oh, there's already 4 in the queue, okay.
Did you ever see the clip in Critical Role where Matt just explained in one area that it was like a house that had been destroyed, and they went into the basement, and in the basement it was sort of wrecked and everything was moved about, but there was a chair in the centre of the room.
It's just
And
a
then
chair.
they were just on to this chair for like the next half an hour.
It's just a chair.
And Matt's just like, it's just a chair. And then they kept on making jokes about it afterwards, though.
Yeah.
And they brought it up in Talks Machina as well, and he was just like, it was just a chair. It was just to show that after everything that had happened, somebody else had been in there and had moved the chair. It was just to prove that somebody else had been in there. That was all. The chair meant nothing. Because they were all like, is there something like in the chair? What does the chair mean? Like, it's just a fucking chair. I like Critical Role. Not a swimming pool. That doesn't look right.
It's a swimming pool. Oh, I've got carpet now. Why not do it like that then?
You're gonna build like a little room.
Yes. I shall put it in your room when the day ends. Build walls. Oops. Isn't this nice? We're just sharing our our school experiences. But can we all agree that we absolutely fucking hated school? Like, I think I can remember, like, one of the girls who we went to college with, she was like saying something like, oh, I absolutely miss high school and stuff like that, and I was like, I don't. I hated it. Floors. God, it's a bit cramped in there though. Oh. Does it bother anyone else slightly? There isn't a gap there. Bothers me a little bit.
Why?
I don't know why.
I didn't hate school, said Nikki. Sam said I didn't like school. Not much for this working till you die business. You're talking about you don't work till you die. You work until you can't really work anymore, and then you die alone. It's different.
Oh, I'm gonna put it in a zone so it actually counts as a friggin' room. Swimming pool. Here we go. Sustainable water grant. Oh yeah, I should probably... Now that I have a swimming pool. We'll do those so it costs less. Right,
I hated school and I hated sixth form, but college was okay. And then I got depressed halfway through my foundation degree.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh, it was at the beginning of my foundation degree actually.
Yeah. It's like I think at college, like, I came out of my shell a little bit more, but it was when
Why don't you put it in between your ones? Can you put it the other way around?
I can't rotate it, so
That's
no.
like- 'cause that would have fit perfectly.
It would have, yeah. Yeah, I think like I came more out of my shell like college and stuff, but then when I went university, it just felt like I just crawled back into that shell. It's like, because I absolutely like, oh, I've got no money. Yeah, I'll have to wait for some money. Why does it pause?
I think with school you have more freedom, but you're forced to do that.
You are, because they're sort of like saying like, oh, you need to think about your future, you need to do this, you need to do that, and it's like, well...
My problem with high school was that the people who didn't want to be there were twits. And then you went to sixth form where it got a little bit better, but it just felt a bit more serious.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have as many people. Most of the people who didn't want to be there stopped going. They weren't in high school anymore. Because they went off and just got jobs if they didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
And then but then sixth form was more serious. And then but yeah, and I just don't like A levels. Because it just felt like, oh right, I'm leaving high school, I'm leaving doing exams and all this crap, and then he went and did exams.
Yeah. I did think with college, like I did feel like, I feel like I'm like had quite a bit of freedom. I could do sort of like what I wanted, almost what I wanted. But like, it felt like they sort of pressured you a little bit to go into university, because I hung around a little bit and did like another course at college, and then they were like, right, okay, off you go to university, and I was like, I'm ready to go uni though.
I got to late college, and I was at that age where I'd already done my A levels, so I was older than most of the other people there.
Yeah.
And there was stuff like the team building stuff that they did.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, are you going to join? I was like, no. I don't have to do that. Like, oh, come and join. I was like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah. Well,
I just put my phone down, my foot down. I said, I don't want to. I want to do my work and fuck off home. I don't want to get to know the people that are, because a lot of them as well. About half the class, there was half of the class which were okay, and then of the other half, a quarter of them were potheads, and the other quarter were yobbos who were just doing it because they thought they had to go to college.
Yeah.
So, half of the class was shitheads, but because I just refused to deal with most of the shit that they tried to force you to do, they didn't they didn't try too hard to get to know me.
Yeah.
So they just didn't talk to me because I was just older than them, and I just clearly didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Which is good, because it meant that I did really well.
Yeah.
In my BTEC.
Sam said they literally sat him down in a room and made him apply for uni.
Was that after sixth form? Because if it was after sixth form, then yeah, they made me apply. And I applied, and then I didn't get enough UCAS points because I failed half of my shit because I hated A-levels. Hooray!
I was going to say, if you could, would you ever go back and do it again, or definitely not?
No. Every now and then I think about doing like what are they called? The university way. The home university thing that you can do.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Open university.
Open university, yeah.
I think about doing that sometimes, but I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
Or the money, or the patience.
Well, with the money-wise, you can get a loan. I know it's sort of like, oh god. Oh, no, what? Food fight? Hey, no. Fucking behave yourselves. Okay, they've gone back to fifth period. Okay, now. That was new as well.
Yeah, some more of your water. I'm a thirsty boy.
No, I think that was the only bad thing about college, was sort of like they made us... Because I must admit, I quite liked the team building thing, because I think because I came from a high school, and I came to a different college. I didn't know anyone, and it was quite nice like sort of doing stuff with other people and like getting to know each other, and they sort of put you in a group of like there was me, Ruby, a girl called Alice, and notice there's an F rating for
apertures. The higher you go, the narrower the aperture. Is that right? How does it help? Oh, is he talking about cameras?
Aperture is basically like what's in focus, basically. So, the higher the aperture, I believe that means like, yeah, I believe that is right. Because it's been a while since I've really done photography, but like if you have like, if it's like
the higher the letter, the more you can focus.
No, it's always going to be F as far as I know. So if you want. So if you go lower, I believe like if you want like go to 2F, I think that's the lowest it can go. Means if you focus like on like an object, the rest of it, the background will be blurred.
Oh, okay.
And you can focus on that like on like an object. So that's better for close-ups. If you want to do landscapes, you want to go like have a higher aperture. So probably like I'd say 36. So then it's crisp. You can see everything.
Yeah, Sam. You heard it from the photographer.
I would like to point out I weren't exactly the best in my class.
Yeah, you still know more than most of us. I didn't know any of that shit. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It took me a while. I was like,
thank you.
Yeah, so if you are like, just for context, I went to university and studied photography.
Yeah, and now Sam's bought a £10 camera and he's trying to become a photographer.
No, it's like, I mean,
Sam's going through his stupid hobby phase.
No, don't be horrible. Let him have his hobby.
I'm letting him have his hobby. I'm just calling it stupid.
It's not stupid. Like, I mean, because I studied photography, it just took the fun out of it. So I literally hadn't picked up a camera in years until I bought one round for like Alex to have a go with to do like YouTube video stuff.
Which are going up on Friday, I think.
Yeah. Well, you've got 4 reviews going up for the next 4 Fridays, so. But yeah.
I just pressed buttons until it looked good.
We did test it, like, I remember someone said about like I was watching like making good YouTube videos, and someone said like record the audio and footage separate, so record like your audio, but it's like the camera audio is quite good, so
it's a stupid hobby to distract me from the perils of full-time work and the fact that I worked really hard on a dissertation. Well, you know what I do to get me out of the thinking of the perils of full-time work? I buy toys. So you're technically doing the same thing that I'm doing. Your toys are just cameras, and I think a Raspberry Pi was at 1 point, or 2 points actually. I think you bought 2 kinds of Raspberry Pis, at least that I remember. And I get Warhammer toys, and then D&D toys, and then video games, and then more D&D books. And
the salesman offers you upgraded microscopes, promising your students will do much better at science.
So your students can get by with the current equipment, or +1 to science for all students,
Sure.
-300.
Can afford it. A means they're just going to do a bit better at science. Okay.
I'm so tired.
Should we get a music room? Should we have that up here?
Sure.
Oh, I can up here.
A student has been set straight by counselling. What do you fucking do?
How big is this room? Nothing.
No. It can focus up to something like 3 centimetres. So maybe I can take some snaps of your minis when I learn more.
No.
Sure, I mean, I think the camera that Stacey's got can do that. Am I wrong?
Can do, but if Sam would like to.
Sure, I haven't. I guess we could. I don't know.
Because I said about like we could set up like an Instagram for
I don't see the point.
the Squid Squad.
I don't see the point in it. The only thing I can think of is if we do because we were talking about doing an army showcase of our armies for Warhammer. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Ugh. When we record it, but then I guess we could take photos.
Yeah.
And just edit them in for some close-ups of certain models and stuff like that, I guess. Maybe, we'll see.
Yeah.
I think... Oh, I don't remember what the date was now. I saw the date for the release of the Adult White Dragon miniature and I've forgotten when that's coming out now. From WizKids. Because I want to get that. WizKids. And that can be the next review. It's just, well, not even another review. I'll just do an unboxing for it.
Oh, this is slightly annoying.
Because he's a big boy. Because all they say for the release date, August. Well, it's near the fucking end of August. When's it out?
Might be worth doing on Instagram. We should post our brews and stuff. Like I think, like, as I said, like it's just another platform to get more people from. Like if they see like, so if we like advertise like our minis, say our Warhammer minis, and then say like, hey, we're also doing this stuff like on YouTube, and also we stream, they might go like, oh, I'm quite interested in their YouTube stuff. They might go there, or they might be like, oh, I'll also follow them on Twitch.
Oh yeah, I got a refresh. Oh god, stop yawning. I'm so fucking tired. Yeah, the Adult White Dragon comes out sometime at the end of this month, so within the next few days, I think. But I think it's either November or January. I can't remember which one. But they're also gonna release a Ancient White Dragon, specifically like one from, I think, from the new book that comes out as well. I think it's specifically in that.
Come here, bitch, where the fuck did you go?
But it's like a named white dragon that's ancient, so it's fucking gargantuan size, so I won't get that as well. It's just sticking at it. I think it's a way we can hang out without distancing. Hang out with distancing, so there's quite a following for homebrew.
They're brews.
I don't think so.
Making their own beer.
I don't think that's what he's talking about. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I think he means, yeah, you're right. I think he means he's talking about his brewing. I'm tired. My brain's not working. Oh, God, stop yawning!
Yeah, I do think, I know you said it's not worth it, but it might be worth.
It's just the fact that on my phone I've got an Instagram. It's my Instagram on there where I follow a whole bunch of stuff. And then if I was to go onto the Squid Squad one, I'd have to log out of mine to log into that one to then take a photo and then upload it and then log out again. It's just a pain in the butt, but I don't know. Maybe because do you use Instagram?
I use Instagram for my art. Why?
Well, because you didn't use Twitter, did you? So we've got the Twitter account to set up on your computer.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Adult White Dragon before it releases this Wednesday. So tomorrow. The Adult White Dragon comes out tomorrow.
Okay.
He's a big boy.
Guess what we're fighting next in... I was about to say in Animal Crossing. I follow actresses and such. Porn stars.
Probably, what are they called? Cosplayers. Female cosplayers.
Okay.
I have a couple of them in mind, to be fair. Just nice to look at.
I don't follow a lot of things though on Instagram apart from the girl who did my tattoo. and their shop. Laura Bailey.
Shall we see who's posted on mine? Let's hope it's not a really dirty one. No, WizKids. Amelia Clark. What's she doing?
She looks like she's at
She's
the
got a
gym.
doggo.
Oh.
Got a doggo. See, that's nice. And then sponsor, and then Warhammer. So I can see Warhammer 40k stuff.
No, I have Warhammer come up as well.
The Nathan W. Piles Strange Planet.
Oh, with the aliens.
Yeah. Difficult day, yet I maintain composure. Ha! This small setback amuses me. And then he takes another piece of toilet paper and it breaks as well, and he starts crying.
Oh.
They've changed it as well. Just a few of the older ones. Yeah, and then it was a sponsored video. Then it's WizKids with the new, what are they called? Rime of the Frost Maiden miniatures. So like the snowy owl bear, Stacey. So cute. In that set actually you get a young white dragon as well. So
Fucking hell. I had a lot of stuff then.
And then I've got this guy called Inked Mage. So it's a guy with tattoos who's a dungeon master. So he's got like loads of miniatures and stuff like that. So I like seeing what battles and stuff he's set up. WizKids again with the adult white dragon. Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
So obviously he's showing the Enola Holmes trailer. D&D.
Stacey was closer, to be honest. I might set an Insta. Yeah, okay, you set one up.
Millie Bobby Brown, I've got her on there, so she's also showing the same trailer. Commander Holly. She doesn't do a lot these days except for go out and find mushrooms.
Oh, that was a project I did for
Final Fantasy.
university, which I thought I quite enjoyed. It was I just went out and took pictures of mushrooms in the.
That's all she does though. She goes because she lived in like Los Angeles, where I think it was LA, where Game Grumps and everyone are, because she was married to Ross, I think, wasn't she? But they've split up, and then all that shit happened with what's his name, Pro Jared, and she's moved somewhere completely different with other people, and she's got a house and everything like that. But she's still a bit of a trash witch, as she likes to put it. So she's like occulty stuff is what she likes the look of, and but she also she's got loads of birds, chickens and stuff like that. And then she goes out and to like the woods and tries to find mushrooms to pick and go home and to cook with, stuff like that. She's a bit of a weirdo, but I find it interesting.
Yeah. Nudging me.
You put some photos
Did you use any filters then? Like
a natural gradient one for landscapes. What kind of shutter speed?
Oh, shutter speed. Depended on the lighting, because I had a meter, and like you can set like what apps you wanted, and then it would tell you which shutter speed to have. And I think it was round about, was that like 200 or something? Because if it was quite bright, it would want to do it quicker.
So the brighter the day, the faster the shutter speed.
Yeah. In fact, it's probably in my camera bag is the light meter that I did have. I'm gonna have to have a look in a bit. As I said, it's been ages though since I picked up a camera. Like at the end of my university, I was literally using old pictures, cutting them out to make collages. Because like that was what one of the tutors suggested. They said like, oh, that might be quite good. So like, yeah. But like I did enjoy doing my mushroom ones, because they were like me black and white ones, and I'd go into the actually, just want to get more kitchen stuff. No, I think they were right.
We've only got one person.
I've got two, I think. 3. Let's have another one just in
It's
case.
raining again.
But no, I don't think I used any filters. I think I did most of the editing in like, I think I used Photoshop, but like they wanted you to use something else, I think. these kids off like a concrete floor and give them some carpet for their classrooms. Sink is broken. Is it like that sink?
Did you write down what settings you use and such? I might have a read through.
I might have everything somewhere. I'm trying to think whereabouts, like, where my notebooks would have been. It might be in my portfolio and stuff. To be honest, that is something, like, at the end of it, I did have quite a nice portfolio. Oh, did I just click sell? No, I did click repair. I'm sure I did. We'll find out when it disappears. Just hear people sneezing. So I've just changed the flooring just so it's not just concrete flooring. We have wooden, no, not that wooden, this wooden. God, that was another thing I remember. At primary school, the canteen where we all sat down to eat was also the gym. So they folded up all the tables and chairs and stuff, put them in like this cupboard, and we'd come and like we had the thing, like the climbing wall things, the blue mats you'd play on as well.
Yeah, that was pretty much the same as that was.
But like also if like the teachers, if the dinner ladies hadn't swept the floor properly, you'd end up with like squished food in your feet. And also I remember in the middle of the hall there was like different like tiles because like something happened and it like cracked or something like that.
How do we play Crystal Cuckolds then? I don't know. I mean, I assume if it's Crystal Cuckolds, you just get someone to fuck your wife. Let me know if you meant something else.
You know he means something else.
No, I don't. You said Crystal Cuckolds. I've never heard of it before.
He's on about the Final Fantasy game.
Is he? I'm not sure. It's Crystal Cuckolds. It's not something I've ever heard of. Oh.
You're right.
I'm tired. I'm all pooped out from having a headache all day. And just a stressful day.
Oh, final exams. How'd we do? Ooh. Hey, we're moving on up. What do we get? 364 from like 507, I think it was.
Yeah, it's like about halfway.
Oh, cleanliness is a D. That's gone down.
Have you seen all the shit on the floors? I meant Crystal Chronicles. There you go.
Did I have someone drop out? Or expelled? Oh god.
Yeah, for Crystal Chronicles. Obviously it's not out yet, so I can't confirm.
Fucking dropped out. Why the fuck did you drop out, mate?
Because he failed. Hateful teacher's pet. Oh, was he a teacher's pet and hate? Whatever. But
who else fucking
yeah,
failed?
like you and Sam and Nikki should be able to play it on Alien. Does that mean an actual alien or just an alien to the culture? Does that mean that they're foreign? I don't know. Anyway.
Senior also failed.
Yeah, so Nikki should be able to play it on like the Switch, say. Actually, do you have the online thing for Switch? That's a good question. It's really cheap if you don't, so you can get it easy enough. Bipolar.
Judgmental as well.
But yeah, you should be able to. Nikki could play it on the Switch. You could play it on the PS4. I could play it on my PS4. Stacey could play it on my Switch.
They don't.
Okay, it's really cheap. Get it. It's like £3 for like a year or something stupid, like a tenner for a year. It's really cheap. But yeah, and then we should be able to. I don't know how it can be. It's done because obviously I don't have it yet. But you guys should be able to get the free version. I can buy it. We'll just all need to download it, and then you can join my game and play with me. But it'll still work the same. So the only reason why you'd want to get the full version is really if you wanted to play it yourself. But we could just play on, you could play with me and get access to all the levels and stuff. As far as I'm aware, everything else is the same. If not, we'll just do it as a one-off. And then I can carry on playing it on my own, I guess.
I wonder if one of them dropped out because a goon got him.
Have you got the automatic goon catcher?
Yeah. But obviously I saw him like hanging out up here with a student and I was like, what the fuck? And then I clicked on him to get him kicked out, but like he was talking with a student.
Maybe Friday night have a dry one, so that might be okay.
Get rid of that bush.
Or you could not have a dry one and we can become all drunk and incoherent.
Hell, didn't finish building that.
Yeah, I'll probably, because I think it comes out Thursday, so I'll probably end up getting it on the PS4 and my Switch, seeing how it works. Maybe doing some tests on the stream just to show people. Now we are going on a tour of the local area on Saturday for maximum photography. Jesus Christ,
I'm going to be at work
only for a little while.
all day.
And then you come home and you get to be with me.
Oh, fucking day.
Oh, I'm thirsty again. Can I have more of your water that you're not drinking? Okay, you're having some first. Because I'm going to take a big gulp, because I have a big mouth.
You finished it.
Okay.
What if I wanted some?
You want some? You had some.
What if I wanted it?
I'll go fill it up in a second.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'll test it. I'm pretty sure it's out Thursday, so I'll test it Thursday night. I might do a brief test stream that I'll probably delete afterwards or something, just to show if you and Nikki want to tune in, you can see how me figuring out how to connect it all together and whatever. And then yeah, we can try it Friday night, Saturday evening. Maybe even Monday, because it's bank holiday Monday. Either that, or I'll do an extra long stream of Pokemon on Monday. I'm not sure yet. Obviously, Monday's usually my day, so do I just stream Pokemon? I don't know. Because where I'm just getting to the Elite Four. Actually, that's another thing I need to do. I need to finish training my Pokemon. I might have to do that tomorrow. And I'll put Nikki's stream on while I do some wonderful grinding. Yesterday I got all my Pokemon, the main 5 up to level 55. What was the new Pokemon that I got? Dratini. Dratini is a Dragonair now. And it's like level 45, and Dragonair can learn fly. So I've been flying around, getting my Pokeballs and shit. It's been fantastic. And my horrible capture card. What about your horrible capture card? I need to test my capture card at some point.
Oh, I thought you meant my horrible capture card.
No, he's talking about his own capture card that he's got. I think he's had for a while, unless I'm thinking of a different one. And you do your stream on Monday. Yeah, I'm going to do my stream on Monday. I'm just wondering how long I want to stream. I think I might just play Pokemon all day because it's bank holiday. So I've got more time. Either that or I'll do Pokemon for most of the morning / afternoon and then take a break from it. And we can play Crystal Chronicles again. We'll see.
Maybe.
Yes, we will. Sam's advice Sam's advice is best when it comes to terrible dragon Pokemon. My capture card is from 2014ish and I just got it to work. It's old and janky. Well, so I've never had much luck with Dratini, Dragonair and Dragonite because it's a physical based Pokemon and I don't think it learns many good physical attacks. Maybe this one will have good ones. I don't know, we'll find out. But maybe it'll be good. The only problem with Dragon Pokemon is it's mainly just resistant to a lot of damage. They're weak to Fairy, they're weak to Dragon, and they're weak to Ice. But they're resistant to like Grass, Electric, Fire, Water.
Speaking of grass, I'd hate to have this computer, wouldn't you? When there's no carpet, it's just grass or dirt.
Yeah, is that because the computer hasn't been built yet?
I'm sure it was.
It's invisible, so I don't.
Because I've just placed a floor, and also there's a bush.
The hell?
Yeah. I don't know, bits are bugging out. I just wanted to replace some of the flooring with some carpet so they weren't on concrete. But it doesn't help though that I do only have 2 builders.
And yes, Dragonite looks extremely dumb. There's some way cooler dragon Pokemon nowadays. There's what's he called? There's Salamence, who's awesome. He's literally like, he turns from like a little baby dinosaur dragon, gets a big shell on him, and then he sort of cocoons out of it and becomes a giant fucking awesome dragon. Flygon's okay, if not a bit weird. They're both Gen 3. Kingdra's interesting, but also weird. And then you've got stuff like, I think it's like Haxorus. And what's the other one called? It's like a shark dragon thing. It evolves from like Gibble, and then Gabite.
Baby shark, do 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 do.
Yeah, and then there's also the dragon that's dark type, so it's dark dragon, and it starts as like 1 head, and then it gets 2 heads, and then it gets 3 heads, and each. So the 1-headed one has like Eins in the name, and then the second one has Dry in the name, and then the third one has Zwei, or like Eins, Zwei, Dry.
Yeah.
And they're kind of cool, yeah. And then even X and Y have a funny dragon Pokemon called Goodra. It's like a slimy dragon. He's kind of I think Goopy is the first one or something like that. It's really cute. There's some ROM hacks for Heart Gold. My only problem with Heart Gold is it whenever I've played it, this might just be my computer to be fair, but it's always been prone to crashing. And then also Heart Gold and Soul Silver were also the ones where they had really bad, really good copyright software on it. So I think that was another reason why it crashed all the time, because it was like designed not to be copied. But then like other ones are perfectly fine. It might just be my computer, to be fair. My computer's just a bit shit and old, so might be worth trying on your computer. I also obviously increased the size, but now we know that if we increase the size of like the emulator from like the regular Game Boy Advance size, it starts lagging out. So we don't do that anymore, do we?
No. The sound would go all weird.
It would just go slow down.
Give Demon's
Souls. Even Demon's Souls has 100% emulation these days. Maybe it'll work. Well, why would you emulate it? I thought you got it. Oh, I'm so tired.
I've been looking at wedding stuff again.
I noticed. My point is you can emulate PS3 games now. Okay. I just prefer to capture them. I've got a PS3 and I've got the games that I want. What are you doing?
Getting more students to use the bus, and then they miss it. even did drawing as well, because do you remember when we went Hobbycraft on Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
And they had like the little plaques that like have like letters on them. I said we should get an A, then an and, like the little squiggly and,
Yeah.
and then an S.
Ampersand.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get some water. I'm thirsty. Oh.
Random event. Some of your monitors are demanding overpay time. Don't give in to their demands. Pay them half of what they're asking for. Pay what they're owed. Jesus. Fucking hell. Don't be an arsehole. God. More research, shall we do? How much we got? Ooh, better teachers, I think. I want to try and get some better teachers just so that, like, these kids get the best. Why are you so angry? Smoker, unfriendly. Teacher's pet, though. Okay. Diane Jackson. Okay. I have a rude student. Pay the fee. I did.
Pay the fine.
There was a random event and it just said your whole monitors are demanding their overtime pay, and it's like, yeah, fucking pay them.
Another game I could see myself playing on stream is like the Halo ones with Sam or something. Because I know you're not that bothered about it.
I don't do Halo.
I like the story for Halo. It's interesting. I like sci-fi games though.
Might get another set of classrooms, but then take out some of the stuff. So let's just plan that out. I'm not going to build it. So that's 8 by 8. Boop and boop. What do I have? Like if I did build more, let me. Do okay. This is like just expanding a little bit more because one of the other thingies is to expand a bit more. I expand to like 200.
They're very pretty dice, but it's really hard to see.
Oh yeah, they're very
Dragon
pretty.
scale dice.
They're like really nice.
But it's like you just cannot see the numbers.
I think I'd be picking up like, what number is that?
If they like did that, but like the numbers were
I
just
think
plain black or something.
Or white. I think white would show up better.
Mm.
Can you get more land? I can. I believe I need to research it though. Buy land. Yes. Ooh. No, it's the wind. It's okay. There was like a big rumble and I thought it was thunder again.
Like rain and wind.
What was the zones have I not got? Like, got the swimming pool, got so, oh, apart from the school park, I've nearly got everything.
Oh, no, I think you might have seen it in the video that I watched, but one of the new miniatures.
Mm.
It's a werebear, but the werebear's a polar bear.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's so cool, I want to wear a polar bear.
Sorry, I'm doing maths. So if I have that like as the park, is that right? Is that in the middle? Does that look in the middle? 7. No. Fuck! Ignore my working out as I try and find the middle. Right, that's the middle now, isn't it? 8, 8, 7. Okay. Days right now. So I can have. Well, I need to research, I think. Do that. I say once I get a lot of money, I can probably start thinking about. Oh, who's that? Charles? Oh, okay. So they're like got like 100% and stuff. Okay. How do you pronounce his name, Alex? Charles Babbage?
Babbage.
And these are like 82, 90. Okay. Because they got like doctorates. They're special.
Special.
Okay. So that's something to work towards, I guess. I think they're historic figures. I think they are.
No idea.
To-do list. I got anything to do now? School keeper. Research by land by school lot 1. Okay. Let's do that. Because I want to unlock the park. Let's have a look at the park. Nope. Okay, do that then. Have an email from Good Old Games.
Please buy more games.
I did buy Roller Coaster Tycoon off them, like the original. Like, and literally I put like started it up and the music. Oh, it was like so nostalgic. Come on, money, I need you to go up quicker. Hoping as well, oh, excuse me, hey, someone broke the coffee machine. Someone broke the sink. Can I get the park now? I'm gonna get the park. Let's do the park. I guess a park would be nice to have sort of something out front, but I obviously didn't have space for that. Have you ever watched horses' hooves getting cleaned and re-shoed? So satisfying. I have seen it. I think it's a bit, like a bit, not weird, but I wouldn't say it's satisfying. What I find satisfying is like, you know, carpet cleaning or something, like, you know, when they get the really horrible dirty carpets and then they just like freaking hose it down and then hoover it up and then it's like clean.
We always do those videos when they're like, oh, look at how good this carpet cleaner is, but you know that carpet's fucking rank.
Yeah.
In order for it to be that filthy.
Yeah.
You can actually see a difference when it's cleaned.
It's like someone was cleaning like the bus seats or something like that.
You big fluffy boy.
Fluffy boy.
It's a fluffy boy. It's like it's a foofy puppy, but they're just old enough where they're all big and round foofy.
I need more money so I can build my park. I can book more. Whew. Oh, there's more goons are showing up as well.
Here's why you shouldn't buy a Tesla Model 3 in 2020. Wait, what? Like, the only reason why I want to click on it is because I hear loads of people at where I work trying to buy Teslas, but the insurers don't like them. I told you about that before. Because Teslas, whenever you do any of the repairs, you have to take them to one of the Tesla's own repairers, so it has to be a Tesla name repairer. And they're obviously very far and few between, and they're also really expensive. So if you ever have so the insurers don't like them because if they have an accident, then they have to go to a very particular repairer, where it's really expensive. So insurers are like charging loads more to insure them, like than just a regular car.
What I would like to know is, Sam, why you're watching antlers being removed. I'm guessing on like deers or reindeers.
I haven't seen many of these ones. Can you get more Orlando landscape? I think the historical figures. Have you ever watched horses' hooves getting cleaned and reshoed? So satisfying. I thought removing antlers would be satisfying, but it turns out they are a part of their body and not bone, so it's really bloody and gross.
You got up on the chat now.
Yeah.
No, it's like there was a video that came up and it was like oh, watch this dog get abandoned, and it's like, why would I want to watch that?
You're fucking weird.
You
sound weird.
No, there was like some of those suggested that I'd watch, and I was like, I don't wanna. Park. More money, please. More money. Please. They grow out too much and need trimming so they can keep that balance. Okay then. That explains.
Massive bag full of sex toys found outside supermarket in UK town. I don't think I need to read that news post, thank you.
It was like when we were going to Derby on Saturday, and the day before there was a friggin' suspicious package. It's just like, oh great.
You know, you want some water, do it. Your hands touched. It was so lewd.
Alex was engaged.
So lewd. Shit, that's where I left my bag, Sam said.
It's like they evacuated the whole
I think he's talking about the sex toys.
the centre. Oh, the sex toys, not the one that you left in Derby.
No. I mean, you probably had something to do with both of them, though, so. Care.
Need my money. Need my money. I'm trying to build a park. Should we follow a student around? That's not creepy at all. Or should we follow the dog? That's better.
Dugga.
Dugga. I don't think I actually need two of you now, do I? Bye. Might have to build like another set of bogs up here as well. Bogs. Do some more planning. Oops. No, I'm in the middle of something. Got to have money. What?
It's an advertisement, but it just. There's these pigs just sliding down. It's like. into some water. And now you got hamsters, I think, or gerbils on swings. The cat. Let me in. Let me in.
What?
I just saw a cat fall asleep. It was like a kitten. So it was like this, and then it just fell straight over.
God. Looks like it's like going cross-eyed. And I'm out of money again. Who's being bullied? Stop that.
You're a hedgehog.
Got to have money. Getting hungry though. Again. I can look at this and you see like the majority of them. So motivation's going down a little bit, but it's because they're hungry. Some of them have to pee, some of them have to poop. Can I send any more kids to council? I don't think I can. Oh no, they're already in the queue. It's okay. So we got 2 more days until exams. I would like, if possible, to think we're gonna have to go through the teachers and like I think I need to get rid of her. She's not very good, is she? But I need money. Okay. Where's this being built? Build my pond.
Sorry, Stacey, I'm gonna have to go to bed.
Okay then.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm too sleepy and tired and ill. My brain hurts.
It's okay.
I love you and see you later, people on stream. We've got to have money. That's from Tom and Jerry. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
I have seen Tom and Jerry, but it's been a few years.
The movie, though. Yes,
Was it when they talked?
It might have done. One of the lines was like a butler. It was like, we've got to have money.
Is it by Stinky?
There you go. You can have the
My
rest of the
water. It was my water to begin with. He did say he also loves you guys as well. He loves the stream. He didn't say love you to me. Oh, I need money again. Oh, never end of the day. God, why is it taking ages to build the pond? Why are you guys not building the pond? Do I have to like get rid of it and then try again? Yes, I had to get rid of it and try again. Okay then. Oh my god, look at those fish going around in there though. So it was like a washing machine. Alright, to-do list. What am I gonna do? Place a fountain. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. You're making a bloody fancy school with a fish pond. I know, but it wanted me to build the school at the school park. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna build the outdoor stuff? Yes. Oh. So pretty. What else does it want me? Place a fountain. Let's find a fountain. It annoys me ever so slightly that it's not in the middle. Planters. Planters. Boop. Boop. Wood planters. And the flower ones. Boop. Boop. Here we go. That's that ground done. Oh, I've already done that. Alright, we'll do that one. So research solar panels. Oh, I have to do that first. Okay. It's just a weird park. Yes, cherry blossoms, yes, they're my favourite tree. I'm guessing they just... Oh, they feed the fish. Okay. So what does that... I'm curious to know what that does. So... It brings up... Oh, it brings up their energy. Okay. Alright. But wait. It brings up their energy. The hygiene goes up and their safety. Okay then. This is interesting. Landscaping. You want me to do the landscaping? Oh yeah, the buying the land. I was gonna say, once we reach a point where it's like, okay, I've kind of done as much as I can with this school. Like, I will get the research so I can sell. Allows you to check your school's value in the reports menu and then sell the school, and then we can do a new one. So yeah, I don't know whether it like means I have everything already like researched, or whether it like literally like just starts from the beginning, because it would be really nice if I could have like the school park at the front and it's like a nice little entrance. Yeah, that's just the idea anyway. The dog just sat in the middle of the canteen the whole night. Fucking sofa broke again. Tell you what though, if that was like my place of work, like it would take about 2 years before they were like, oh yeah, we should probably replace that. Maybe the garbage a bit further from the entrance. Yeah. I do know it needs to be near the road, I think, but like it's sort of like I could just stick it here. Right, the objects. Is it under utilities? Oh, I need to... I think Alex has just opened up the window because I can hear the wind. So the knows. I'm curious to know, like, that's how much all the teachers cost. Oh, I'm actually getting a little bit of money from the water pumps, but it isn't covering. Oh, it covers like the coffee machine and the fish pond. In the swimming pool. Why? Why is there just a hole? Oh wait, there was a bush there, weren't there, if I remember. Carpet, blue. Oh yeah, there we go. Being undercount one. Oh, he's free. Damn it! Damn him! Need to catch him first, I think, and then they get sent to detention, and then we can do something about them. Staff have been jumping on the sofa when... Yeah, I swear they like... I mean... Alan James, Beam Lappa. Then Karen Ross. And Virginia, I didn't catch her last name. Again, I've noticed as well, because like I've sort of closed, I've been, like I think Alex was talking when I was doing it, but I was like trying to close off the school so they didn't walk on the grass. So I noticed it was like tracking in so much like mud. And then I got rid of the grass in the field and it's now just gravel. So when they go in there it shouldn't track too much. But then I say that and it's tracking in mud somewhere. It's like, what are these kids with their dirty feet? Like I'm literally watching them like... Okay, I don't think it actually tracked too much, but like, where's the mud coming from? It's like I've also put gravel like all the way along here because they walk along there as they're coming in. I don't know. Gravel sports 30. Oh, do you remember like we used to have like an AstroTurf? Place solar panel. Boop. I'm literally just building that for the grant. Recycling program allows the school to build a recycling facility to turn garbage into recyclable materials which can be sold. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. And then I'm gonna try. Actually, I think we might be on the last day. Yeah, we are. So let's see how we did. Oh, I saw 77. 222. So we've gone up again. So we've gone up 142 places. Who's actually like at the top? Springs Falls. I was gonna say our rivals are close behind us, but anyway, we got A in cleanliness. Woo! And no one dropped out or failed. Hey. So, like, let's have a look. Like, they passed everything. Oh, science. Oh, PE. PE. PE and science seem to be the two lowest ones, though. PE again. PE. Yeah, okay, I think we might have to get new teachers for PE. Okay. So, oh, is this like total? Can we go? Oh, is this? I don't know what this means. That can't be like average. I asked you about AstroTurf. I still have a bottle of wet sand I collected during the 6 weeks hole in the primary school. Why? Upgraded it from a powered bottle to a glass swing top. Keeps it next to the fireplace just in case of a fire, so definitely help. You right?
Which pillowcase goes on where?
The black one on its own, the white one on the top one,
okay.
And then the pattern one on top of the white one. Sorry, I cleaned the bed sheets.
I noticed. Upgraded it from a powered bottle.
I mentioned the AstroTurfs.
What?
Like, because I've changed the field to gravel field.
Oh, that's horrible.
Because they were tracking in dirt.
Oh, just trying to do a slide tackle in football and just regulate.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh. Now, do I spend that money on a teacher? Or then again, if I spend it on a teacher, I won't have enough to make a classroom anyway, so... No, we'll just start the year. Oh, actually, shall we get... Oh, I need to build a solar panel. Build my solar panel now. Oh, they built it. Thank you. So let's transfer some rowdy students. We'll just do them one at a time because we don't want to hit all. So if we get 37 of those. Okay, and then bump them all up to 37. So yeah. Okay. And then start school year. Is an order for pillowcases or what? I have like, I double up on the top one just so it's a bit thicker, that's all. So like I have a white pillowcase and then the pattern one on the top, that's all. What's going to next to the park? This is going to be like another set of classrooms, hopefully. So let's just do the bus. Do 27. Here we go. And all of you guys. Okay. So yeah, these are just going to be another set of classrooms. So, but like, I'm wondering, I might just spend a little bit, just a little bit of money on getting some decent teachers. Mainly ones for PE. So let's just get rid of you. And then hire this one. And then I think maths was the other one, weren't it? Oh. You think both? Oh, that's that one. And then that one. Okay, so they're a little bit better. And then history, I think, wasn't too bad. Art was alright. Science. Oh, and maths as well, weren't it? Okay, so we'll leave it. Oh, she's really good at maths though. Goodbye, you. Okay, so what about, what's that one? History. Okay. Okay, we'll leave that now because I haven't got any more money. So basically we've just got some new teachers. Hopefully it might be a little bit better than the last one, so yeah, hopefully. Ah yes, I do remember at the very start of the stream, like they were all just cramming into the common room like at the start of like the day. But now they're going to the library, some go to the AV room. We've got some rowdy students as well, but that's because we had them come in. We had them transferred. Oop. Counselling. Debating whether to get another office for the counsellor. I wonder if it would work though, whether... No, we'll give it a go, we'll see. So... How big? That right? Yeah. Oh, no. 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 Fuck. Boom, boom, boom. Just get another counsellor in there. Carpet. We'll have red carpet because it means anger. Just hear sneezing and it's actually really annoying. It's because you're like right next to the clinic even though there's no one in there. Office. Like with like games like this and like Prison Architect, I tend to like build the offices and stuff like round about the same. Like this, even the cells would be the same. Can we actually forward them? Yes. So if I put that there, so does that mean now? Yes. Okay, just give it a chance to sort of work out that I now have more than one. Oops, there. Okay, so if this works though, paperwork, go to off team office. Ah, yeah, there we go. So does work having two. I suppose I could have like two more as well, couldn't I? I guess I could. Or is that a bit overkill having like 4 counsellors? But it's like it would be symmetrical and it will make me really happy. Like, and then have the corridor go around like that. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna build it. I can't afford it. I can build the walls. How about that? Everyone's gone home. As soon as they start building, they're gone home. Damn it. No. Just build a temporary wall there. Demolish that wall. Oh god, they were like, cannot find. I think they were a bit confused because I just was building. They look confused anyway, bless them. Carpets, we have red again. I feel like you have to have like carpets in offices anyway. I'm pretty sure we also had carpet like in classrooms as well. Flooring, wooden flooring up here. Then go for that because it's annoying. Okay, so objects, office. And amount of money. Awesome. Always running out of money. Always. Oh god. I'm sorry if this is boring. I just keep running out of money. Still have around these students as well. Oh, things are breaking. Oops, I didn't mean to click on you. God. I know my funds are running low. Stop telling me. I might just have to like do a year like off camera where I just bump up loads of money so then I have the money to build. It's like how like Alex random event. Has turned their life around and wants to repay you for bail money. Do we take the money or not? I need the money. What do you guys think? I mean, I would say that one, but also I need the money. Help me decide. Get the moolah. Yeah. Sometimes doing the right thing pays off. Hey, guess what? I can afford to get fax machine. Oh, I can't afford to put them down. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, stop it with the sofas. What are you doing on them? The hand sanitizers as well. Ooh, the washing machine's going. It like moves ever so slightly as well, so I think that's why it's so weird. But I think it's because it's like I think it's the only thing that's animated in this game, apart from it moves ever so slightly as well. The pond just looks so weird, especially on the spin cycle. Yeah, this room I don't know what I'm doing with. I don't think there's anything I need to build Oh, I did say about another common room, didn't I? Computer room, garbage, faculty, recycling facility. What do I need for that? Garbage bags are produced here and turned into recycling materials which can be sold for additional income. You know what? I'm going to place that down. Can I place that down there? Has to be indoors. Great. Okay, remove that then. Other zones. Clean fishies. Kitchen, library, music. I think I've reached that point where I have built everything. There's like I could probably build like another common room. Cause I think does that. Yes, so I could have this common room just for these guys down here, and then this, if I build a common room up here, it can just be for these people up here. The only thing is, it's going to be quite small for them, isn't it? I'm not sure. It's just confusing me. It's like how that looks, it looks like it's just cafeteria length. Okay, it is showing that now. Oh. Okay. Oh, so it's linking the kids. Right, okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just ever so slightly confused. Right, let's get another counsellor. So hopefully, yes, they're. Yes, they're all like, well, apart from the smoker and the bully. But I've got a queue for the counsellors now. I kind of wish, like, why do they have to focus on like one at a time? Why not more? But hey ho. Okay. More on our to-do list. Transfer freshman, sophomore. Schoolkeeper. Oh, there we go. Oh, what's that one? Place to dumpsters. All of them. Dumpster. I know my ABC. Why isn't dumpster in the D's? Trash dumpster, that's probably why. There we go. Random event. Parents of a spanked student file lawsuit against us. Take them to court. One teacher gets fired. Oh, I can't afford to settle outside of court. Use your influence to persuade the parents that it's not a good idea. I've got plenty of the staffings. I was surprised that you bullied since it's okay then. Like, in real life I would not do that. I would have just probably settled it or something. What was up with all of you? Rowdy. Okay, so they are getting counselling at least anyway. I suppose get another office. Office. Fax machine there. And then make that an office. And then just afford it. Get another council. Hey. I'm setting these kids straight. So when we get to the end of the school year for this year, I'll end the stream. So currently I'm on day 4. Because I am, to be honest though, with this I am sort of reaching the point where I'm like, well, I'm kind of running out of stuff to do, but I can... What research can we do actually? Teacher training. Well, I'll keep my money, but I'll build. Can you afford to do this? Yes. And now I'm running out. Yes. I hope this event doesn't need money. Salesman off to sell you. Oh, I can't afford it. I knew it. I'm a cheapskate. Let's make a couple of openings there. Fuck. Shoot. God. No, I think that lagged a little bit. I don't know if it's like them trying to pathfind. Tell you what though, when I was growing up, when I was like when I was very young. Oh, are you stuck? Hold on then. I better. Yeah, when I was at primary school, I can remember them saying like, "Ah, we're going to the computer rooms for this lesson." It's like, ah, oh, best day ever. We got to go to the computer room. Don't know whether that was just me though. And then it's like, but then when you're growing up back then, it's like the best thing to do was go to the computer rooms. Nope, can't afford it. Oh, I should keep running out of money. As I said, I might do like a whole year where I just let it, just run it, just to get get the moolah. Because it is really just annoying just sat here waiting for the money to go up. How is everyone doing though? Oh, their PEs are better though this year than the maths. Mostly PE. Can we build that wall? No. Fuck. Come on. Must be a good idea I didn't decide to build this before. Ugh. What was that? I'm gonna click to repair the toilet and be like, your funds are low. Thank you for letting me know. Have I got money now? Please. Please, sir. I want some money. Yay. Carpets. Hey, guess what, guys? I've ran out of money again. God's sake. Oh, I'm just trying to build some classrooms. So like, my idea is to try and like... Fucking hell. Like, take down the number of chairs and stuff in some of these just so that they get, because we have a look on here, classrooms. So we've got 24 seats in like each of them, and money's for capitalist anyway. Yeah, so at the moment, like, we're only getting a good teaching bonus at the moment because if well, it's applied by the teacher bonus, but also if we bump down the amount of kids in the classrooms by like, say, it's 20, is it 24 in there already? Ugh. No. Yeah, so 24, if we take like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, we take away like 9 seats, that'll take it down anyway. Like, take it to like the class size to like 15. So you just split them up, but then it's like I need more tutors. Hope it doesn't involve money. Hey. I know. Hate those events now. It's like, I got bank load. I do have a bank load. Been built yet. Build the goddamn floor. Can I afford to build a carpet? Damn it. It's so annoying though now. So when it pops up saying not enough money, it's like a story of my life. Literally looked at them for, it was one of those classrooms bigger than the other. It's not, it's just my imagination. I thought I'd let you guys just enjoy that sound effect. Someone's still painting in there. Can we like just sell these artworks? Someone's playing in there. And someone's typing in that room. And then science one. Yeah, that was quite interesting. You're just zooming in on the rooms and they just, you can hear them typing away or something. Now I know where my GCSE artwork went. We sold it in the oh god, I can remember back at college, one of the well, I was doing like oh god, what is it called? Like a collage where you like rip up bits of paper and like stick it on to make a piece of work. And it was like it was for like that bird project we had to do, and I remember I worked really hard on like this collage, and we went off somewhere. I think we must have went out for dinner or something, or like on a break, and we came back and it wasn't there, and I was like, where's it gone? Where's it moved to? And in the end, I was like, well, someone stole it, and I literally described what it looked like, so it's like no one can use that artwork now because they know it's mine. But I was like so annoyed, like it went missing. Get some hand sanitizer. Where is it? And I just go past it. There it is. Because gotta keep away that COVID-19. So we've got 12, 13, 14, 15 in the classroom there now. So we can sell some of the seats after the end of the school year. Hopefully have enough to get some teachers as well. Get some more teachers. Ugh. I hope so anyway. Yeah, so getting bullied. Oh, stop it. Behave yourselves. Someone keeps breaking the fucking toilets. I wish there was an upgrade for like things breaking less. Oh, these fucking sofas again. I think Alex might have the window open. Something's not banging. Yeah, I'm at that point again where I'm like, yeah, just need the money now. Loved getting locked in mill block by the cleaners and having to go down to the fire exit. I don't think I ever got locked in. Which one was mill block? Was that? Oh, I don't think I ever. Oh wait, that was where the workshop and the pottery bit was, weren't it? So I believe that's where Justin spent most of his time. I'm so cold. That window open. Yeah, I'm just waiting now for my money to clock up. Yeah, Justin had a key. Yeah, well, he practically lived there because I think I remember we'd like had to go to like the tutors, didn't we, to like say like, oh, can we have the key for the workshop? And isn't that the same as well for like the because we had. Sorry, did I just send like a hall monitor in there? Excuse me, hall monitor. Do you mind just? Oops, got caught. Oh, looks okay. They got caught. I think I could do with putting some in there. Get a root in there, just so they're checking the toilets. Oh, is that too far for them? No. Yeah, because we had like the 3D shop and then the pottery all sort of like in one space, and then like upstairs was like the textiles one, weren't it? Yeah, I like to sit in the office upstairs and the cleaners never cleaned the office and wouldn't see me and lock me in. It happened all the time. God. God, I can remember me and Ruby, had to get the bus, and I can remember like our lessons didn't like finish until like 4 o'clock, and the bus driver phoned Ruby while we were in the class still, and he said like, oh, where are you? We all want to leave. And it's like, well, tough shit, we're all in class still. And also like on Fridays, because like we didn't have like, technically we didn't have classes on Fridays, like we had Fridays off, but sometimes me and Ruby would catch the bus and go in and like do some extra work or use the library or something. And like the bus driver would phone, like even said to us like, oh, we want to leave at like 3 o'clock because everyone else is finished. And it's like, well, okay, I understand on Fridays because we didn't have any classes technically, so we did go then, but it's like he literally phoned us up and it's like, no, we're still in class. I loved college, but it was bad that half the time our teachers would have no idea where we were. It's true. But like I think the reason I liked college was you did have that freedom, and they sort of just let you do what you wanted. There's like a bit of concrete there. Like I did like the freedom, but it did feel like, I don't know if it's just me, like I just felt pressured into going to university even though I felt like I didn't want to. I think that was the only bad thing. I'm sure they could have waited for you at the pub next door just to I wouldn't often. Funny enough, there were some kids that they weren't 18, but they went to the pub and they got served. How much are the... Right, so EEC teachers are expensive. Yeah, I miss college. Too bad Derby Uni ruined it. It did. Like, the only reason I went to Derby Uni was because they were sort of linked up with Leek College and offered like money for you to basically go. It was like, yeah, I just went because of the money. Part of me wishes I went to Staffordshire University instead, because I was in my interview and they just offered me a place then and there. But like for Derby Uni, it took them a while before they got back to me. But yeah, I do wish I went to Staff's University. I think someone did say like, oh, like Staff's University is like piss easy to get into anyway, but it's sort of like, yeah, I feel like I might have been a bit happier there though. Banner and Sarah, really nice. They own the pub and used to let us smoke in their yard. Got it. I can remember like all of us lot like stood. Was it like there was like the canteen area, and then you had like the newer building where like the rest of the college was, and there was like a tunnel, weren't they? Like all of us like under there having a cig. They're the best place of education I've been to, and I've been in education a long time. Shame they've killed off all the courses we studied. Derby axed the course. Oh, did they? Oh, such a shame. Like I think I said in the last stream, like I remember the... Ooh, there's a fight. Oh, I missed it. But yeah, I remember like... I think it must have been like in our last year when they were telling us about like all the courses, and well, not the courses, but like all the work they were going to be doing to like the art place, and they were like telling us and asking us what we thought about it, and it was sort of like, well, why do you care? Because all of us are fucking leaving. Because it was literally our last year. I was on the foundation course, because then I was going off to university. Half of us were like all going like work and stuff like that, the other universities, and it's like we're all leaving. It's like, it doesn't matter what you're doing to the building. God, imagine like being there while they were building it, and like not feel like you don't have like a place to like keep your stuff. Because I must admit, the thing I quite liked about the art stuff was you could leave. Like I had like a toolbox with like all of my paints and stuff in there. I could just leave it there. I didn't have to like lug it all the way home until like the last day. And like I think for the last day I dumped it all in my car, because I believe like Justin and Alex helped me. get it into my car, and like they watched me leave and I stalled my car. It's crappy now to, I loved the mess in the old rooms. I did as well. I think that's sort of one reason why I went there, was because it felt like quite rustic. It's like, especially like the was it the life drawing room, because you had like these big massive tall windows. Like, yeah, there was like big tall windows, and it just let in so much natural light. And also like off from there was like a little garden around the back. Like if you remember in the art room where we had like all the little there was like all those boards where we like basically pinned all our work, and we had like little desks and everything, and there was like a little garden around the back, and I remember going in there just to take some pictures of stuff. Okay, so we're on the last day, so should actually have enough to get at least a couple more. Might try and get at least 2 more teachers and get rid of some of these chairs and stuff. But yeah, I will end it there once it's once we've reached the end of this school year. Yeah, it was lovely. That is still there, but the new blocks are terrible. I'd like to go back and like have a look, like, cause I know I keep seeing them saying about they're doing their degree shows and stuff like that, but they haven't done it this year for obvious reasons. It's like I'd like to go back and just have a nosy, and then be like, oh yeah, there used to be like, I used to sit at that desk. God, though, can you remember though, like at our degree show, there was one person that did like nude pictures, and she literally had to have a curtain up hiding her work. It's like, I felt like, imagine like having to be like the tutor, like that had to mark it. It's like, oh, it's like I taught this student, and I'm literally can see their tits. How are we doing for rowdy students? Oh, I suppose I could get rid of a couple of those, but I think it's because we're at the end of the school year, so they probably won't have anything to do. Annalise is left now, and Suzanne. Oh, they were like probably my favourites. Like Annalise was like, she did illustration, and Suzanne was like more fabrics and stuff, like your fashion. Am I gonna have to get like more bins? Oh no, it's turned up, it's okay. Can you hear the banging in the background? I'm really conscious about the banging. Also, again, there's a breeze coming through and it's really cold. No, 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 no. That one. Come on, we're at the end of the school year now. we do? How do we do? I'm pretty sure I saw 28. Ooh. Oh. 118. So we've gone up 104. Hey. And no fails. All of them passed. God, imagine that, like 100% pass rate. Hey. Anyone, oh, language. I was gonna say, is there anything that anyone massively failed at? Art? And again, the PE and language, which I believe is the ones where I got the better tutors. Okay. So we'll go to next. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is let's sell some of these chairs just to make the classroom sizes smaller. And then hopefully click. Like, I wish there was a better button for selling instead of having to click every individual seat. I don't think there is. Dismantle. Will that work? Hopefully that's just going to dismantle the object and like not the carpet either. Just then it will make the classroom sizes smaller, therefore happier students. Hopefully, to be that. Then if I go on, nope, and then classrooms. Right, so classroom 1 has unassigned people. Okay. Let's just wait for him to stop fiddling. Oh yeah, and let's get in. Let's accept some of the kids and then transfer 5 freshmen. Cool. What have I got? So I've got 15 at the moment for those. If I get, oh, I might as well just fucking type it in. 29. Oh shoot. Oh, they've gone down now, haven't they actually? I might just have to put some extra seats in at the back of these ones. Because I've got too many now. Sheet. Fook. Sheet. We're gonna go sleep now. Thanks for playing. See you later. Okay, I'm gonna be ending soon, so don't worry. Thank you for joining. Bye. Bye, making exam. I'm trying to do maths. So I need 7, 6, 5. I actually need 4 more. And that. should be right. So, okay. So, I'm gonna end it there. Save. Save that one. Okay. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Don't think we have anyone to raid, do we? No, no one's online. That's okay. So, okay, thank you very much for watching, and Nikki will be streaming Fallout 3 tomorrow. Yep.